Welcome to A Word from the Word for October 31st. Today's passage, Lamentations chapter 1. Today's key verse, The Lord is in the right, for I have rebelled against his word. Lamentations chapter 1 verse 18. Today's word from the Word, The Lord is right.
Even when we've been disobedient and done things we shouldn't have, God remains fair and just in his ways. And as we come to grips with that, we can't help but feel the urge to say sorry and make things right with him. Today, we take a look into this amazing book called Lamentations, written by the wise prophet Jeremiah. It's a book all about mourning and sadness, and it was penned after the city of Jerusalem and the Jewish temple were destroyed by the invading armies of Babylon. But Jeremiah doesn't try to blame God or make excuses. Instead, he admits that he and his people were wrong and that God's actions were totally right. Jeremiah recognizes the righteousness of God even in the face of his nation's rebellion. Rather than attempting to justify or explain himself or blame God for their troubles, as many of us are prone to do, he humbly admits that he and his people are wrong and that the Lord's actions are completely right. There's an important lesson here. We must recognize God's always righteous justice, even in times of personal or collective failure. As we follow Christ, we all have moments when we have to face up to our own rebellious ways. It's a humbling thing to realize we've gone against God's word, but that's also when we find the path to healing and renewal. Remember the story of the prodigal son. He did some sinful things and went against his father's wishes. But when he came to his senses and decided to go back home, his father welcomed him with open arms. The same thing happens when we come clean about our rebellious ways and ask for God's forgiveness. His love for us never changes, and he's always ready to restore us and make us new again. So, take a few moments to reflect on your own heart and life. Are there areas where you've gone against God's word? If so, humble yourself, acknowledge his fairness, and seek his forgiveness. In his grace, he'll welcome you back with open arms.